and it started smoking. So it's a very safe assumption that it is Hello everyone, today is Monday morning. It's the second week Bob's on holiday. We've got a few jobs in today and it's stifling outside. So I'll walk you around the workshop and show you what we've got in today. So we got the Volkswagen T5. It's come in with an engine light on. So we've had a look over it, we've run a scan, and the outside temperature sensor seems to be faulty. On the scanner it said it was minus 45 degrees and the fan was just constantly on because it couldn't read the temperature right. So we've located the temperature there, which is just sat behind the bumper. We've put a resistor in it and it's gone to -1. As soon as we take the resistor out, on the scanner it's saying minus 45 again, so we've diagnosed that as a faulty sensor. So we're just going to order one in and then we can kick that out to the customer and he'll be happy. So we've also got a Peugeot 208 that's come in the workshop today with an airbag fault. We've had a look over it and it turns out there was some faulty wiring here that plugs into the seat belt. The cables were cut and twisted together, so they've been soldered up now. It's just been taken for a road test and it's good as gold. We've also got a Fiat 500 in today and it's come in for a battery drain. That's to be looked at this afternoon. Once you know more about it, I'll show you what's gone. So we've got this Fiat 500 in today for a battery drain. We've run some tests and we've traced it down to a faulty Blue and Me module in the car. So we're going to go find that. We're going to unplug it and see if the battery drain goes. If it does, it's that's at fault. So we've got the multimeter on it and that's the battery drain on it at the moment. So we're going to go through the car and unplug the module and see if that drain's still there. So the Blue and Me module is behind this rear panel, down in that gap down there where that blue wire is. See, now we've unplugged that Blue and Me module, the battery drain's gone. So outside we have got a Volkswagen Golf that it came in for an ABS fault. It's over there just behind that A3 that Christian's parking. That came in for an ABS fault. We've actually traced it back to the SRS module, so we're just speaking to the customer, see if she still wants to go ahead with work. Right, so it's Tuesday morning. I'm going to run you through what we've got in the workshop today. This vehicle came in with a boost pressure sensor fault. So this is coming from another garage. He's had the pressure sensor changed, which hasn't cured the fault. We've done some testing and then we've traced it down to some damaged wires in the engine bay. So in there you can see some wires that the fan has rubbed through and damaged. So we're going to repair the loom on that, bring it back in, do some more testing and see if we've got anything come up on our boost pressure sensor. We've also got this Jaguar in for an ABS fault. It's been in a couple of times over the last few weeks. It's got an intermittent problem with the offside rear ABS sensor. Sometimes he's got a light on the dash, sometimes he hasn't, and he brings it in every time it comes on, and by the time he gets here the light's gone again. So he's had enough. He wants to take the gamble, replace the sensor and hope that it works. So we're going to do that today, see if the fault, if it clears the fault, and hopefully that one will be good to go and the light won't keep coming back up. So the beetle's been put back together. We've soldered them wires up by the fan and tucked them away properly so they're not going to rub, and then that one is good to go. We've also got this Fiesta in today with a rad fan fault. We were testing it out and we turned the ignition on, turned the fan on, and it started smoking. So it's a very safe assumption that it is the rad fan at fault. So we've ordered a new unit, which is coming tomorrow. That'll be fitted. This is a job we've had left over from yesterday. It's a Volkswagen Golf. Came in with an ABS fault, according to the customer. Christian's run some tests, found out it's actually the SRS module that's playing up, not an ABS fault. So I've just taken that out of the car now. We're going to send that off, get it back, fit it, and get his car sent back out to the customer. Hello everyone, today's Wednesday. It's the last day of the workshop's open while Bob's away. So I'm going to run you through everything we've got in today. Once again, working on the Volkswagen Golf. We've got the SRS module out of it and we're shipping that off to get it repaired and put back in the car. Today I'm also doing a bit of cleaning up, making the workshop look pretty for when Bob comes back. Before he went away, he ordered some wall-mounted pots, don't really know what you'd call them, organisers. So I've hung them up, we've got the camera stuff, little odds and sods about on there. Also put some up on Christian's side of the workshop over here. And just making the workshop look pretty, got all the tool carts away, back to where they should be. Everything's all charged up, ready to go for when Bob gets back. I've also done some tidying up in the parts room we've got. Had parts scattered everywhere, it's now all organised into shelves. And yeah, so just waiting for Christian to come back. He's currently road testing a Skoda Octavia. That came with an ABS fault. So we ran the tests, found out it was just a faulty sensor. And I fitted that, and he's just taking it on road test, and then hopefully he comes back, tells me it's all good. We'll be able to phone the customer and get that sent out today. So yeah, nothing too exciting today, but it's more just a finish up little bits day and get everything ready so Bob comes back to a nice clean workshop, all organised, and he can just crack straight on with the week. Because it's always hard when you come off holiday and you've got bits and bobs scattered everywhere, unfinished jobs, and hopefully it'll make his first week back a lot less stressful than it needs to be. Right, so that's the end of the 2 weeks of Bob's holiday. He's going to be back on Monday, and as soon as he comes back, I'm going away. So I'll be gone for 2 weeks. And after that, it'll be full steam ahead in the workshop again with all of us. But yeah, well, thank you very much for watching to the end if you did, and you'll be seeing Bob on Monday.